I know y'all are tired of getting denied for those high limit credit cards with Navy Federal, but in today's video, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all all the sauce, all the game, everything that y'all need to know so that y'all can get to those house of high limits, okay? Hi, and welcome to Star Knows Credit channel. So thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so that way anybody else that wants to know how they can stop getting denials from Navy Fed will get this awesome information as well. So let's get into this video. Anytime you apply for any type of credit, you're going to get a letter that they call an adverse action letter. And what that letter is saying is it's going to state all the information that you need to know on why you were denied. But I'm going to show you a letter here that I got myself from Navy Fed. Y'all can see it. See, it's got Navy Federal on here. Now, this is not a per se adverse action because I was approved for the card, but because it gave me a higher APR, they let me know what it is that I need to do in order to improve my internal score with them. So that's how I'm able to give it to you, because they gave it to me. So a lot of times on my videos, y'all ask me, well, how do I find out my internal score? When you apply for credit with them, they will send you a copy of your internal score. So right here, you see, that's my internal score right there, a 303. See, that's how I know, because when you apply, that's how you get it, okay? In this letter, right under all of this information that they give you, they tell you what the factors are for them making their decision. So right here, it says key factors that adversely affected your Navy Federal credit score. Okay, it says balance status of Navy Federal accounts. So my balance in my accounts at the time was $5 in my savings, $5 in my checking. I only had to count for a month. So I did not put but the minimum in there. Now I know because my credit score is over a 750, I was not worrying about being denied, but it still gave me a low internal score. And that is really more what they're concerned about, because you don't have to have 750s and 800s to get approved with them. You can have a lower score. What is more important to them is the relationship. So because I did not have any money coming into the account other than the money I used to open it, that was another factor. Number two, it says insufficient variety of secured loans accounts. I don't have any secured loans on my account. So that's why I made the pledge loan video, because they like it when you use their pledge loan product. The minimum is $250 and it can go all the way up to $100K. So I'm telling you, I'm not making the video for you not to do it. If you want to get into good with this credit union, these are the steps. It's in black and white right here. See? Insufficient variety of secured loan accounts. I have 0 secured loan accounts, okay? 0 secured loan accounts. So that count against me when it came down to my APR, okay? Next thing, length of Navy Federal membership. I had only been a member a month. So if you just got your membership and you already applying, you need to wait at least 90 days. And if your credit is not that good, you need to wait at least 6 months, 6 to 8 months, so that you can get that pledge loan in and start making some payments on it, okay? So you can start showing a history with them, building a relationship. So don't be so quick to get ready to apply, okay? That's another key thing. Another one, direct deposit status with Navy Federal. They let me know you don't have no direct deposit. It's right here. You don't have direct deposit. They want direct deposit, okay? So have some money come there. Even if it's not your whole check, you can have another bank. If you don't want your whole check going there, but you need to show them that you have steady income. They want to know that, okay? Next one, number of inquiries on credit bureau report. Make sure that you are keeping your inquiries at a low amount. Now, even though when I applied with them, I only had 3 other inquiries, and they were from last year. I had not had any inquiries from this year on TransUnion. So just be mindful. Inquiries, hard inquiries on your report will stay on there for 2 years. So it looked like they were number 4. But I'm pretty sure because they were over 6 months, it didn't have a lot of bearing. But with my credit score being where it is, it did not prevent me from getting a card. But if my score was lower, it could have, okay? So you just got to take those things into consideration. Also have a list. Now this is TransUnion. You might not can't see this. This is TransUnion's code because they use TransUnion in order to approve you for credit, okay? Especially on the personal side. On the personal side, they're going to use TransUnion. On the business side, they're going to use Experian. So it's important to already know what they're looking for. So we already know you got to be establish a relationship with them. They like secured products, even with good credit. They want to see that you got some secured products on your credit report, okay? Also, you know that they also want you to have a length of time with them. So don't be so quick to apply, all right? So here goes some of the other ones that can pop up on your credit report. Proportion of loan balances to loan amounts is too high. So maybe you just got a new car and the balance on the car is still $25,000 or $50,000 and you have not paid that balance down at all. Or you could have student loans that's been, frozen all this time because, we was going through that type of stuff. So the loans were not getting paid. Okay. So those are some of the things that can also come up when you just getting a new loan, like a car loan, some of the bigger loans, something like that. Like I said, student loans that you have not already started paying. So those can be some of the things when they say proportions of loan balances are too high. Now, also that can also go into revolving accounts as well, where it says portions of balances to credit limits on bank/national revolving or other revolving accounts is too high. That means that you are over the 30% utilization. You probably got your card maxed out. You need to pay those credit cards off that you have with other lenders. If you can't pay them off, at least get them under 30%. The sweet spot to get you the best credit score is to be under 10%, but you definitely want to stay under 30%, especially when your credit report is, when the statement is being sent to the credit report for them to report the balance for that card for that month. I'm gonna link a video that I did last year telling you what the best time to pay your credit card and all that type of jazz. I did a whole walkthrough on one of my credit card statements to show you exactly what you're looking for, just in case if you don't understand what I'm talking about, the statement dates, because those dates really do matter when it comes to credit cards, all right? The length of time revolving accounts have been established. So you may have just got some new credit cards with another lender, Discover, American Express, Chase, whoever you was already getting some credit with. It may have been already too short. You don't want to look desperate. You don't want to look like you out here credit card shopping, okay? So I tell anybody, if you want a credit card stack, you might want to find out who is the credit agency first that they're pulling from. So we already know these are pulling from TransUnion. So guess what? If we go with Chase, Chase is pulling from Experian. So we know we can go to Chase and don't have to worry about Navy Federal knowing that you got the Chase card, because they don't look at Experian for the personal side. Or the same thing with American Express. American Express pulls Experian. We don't have to worry about that. So knowing who pulls from where is great knowledge going in, because you can really credit card stack, or what they say double dip. You can really do that. Like PenFed pulls from Equifax. So knowing these things going in, if you already know you got a lot of inquiries on TransUnion, you already know you got some new credit on TransUnion, don't do it, okay? Because you're like, okay, I just need to chill out in the garden. When I say chill out in the garden, that means no hard inquiries right now. We got to wait 6 months to a year. Let these hard inquiries, kind of fade to the black, kind of fade away, so that when we get ready to apply, that we won't have no issues with that. So that goes along with what I just said, but hard inquiries, that's another one, okay? All right, serious delinquency, derogatory public record or collection file. So y'all have probably seen this before. If you've ever had a collection on your account or any type of late payments or any type of, like what they say with serious delinquency, past 30 days, where it's done got into 60 days, 90 days, 120 days. I cannot stress this enough. If you do not remember to pay your payments on time, you need to set your payments up on auto pay so that you are never late. Okay, you do not want to be late, especially when you're trying to get into a house of high limit credit union like Navy Fed that gives out big amounts of money. You don't want to be looking like you can't handle debt. That's the thing. You got to look good on paper, okay? So I would tell anybody, make sure that you setting those things up on auto pay. And if you are having some financial hardship, you need to talk to your lenders and say, hey, this month wasn't a good month for me. I got laid off or whatever was going on with your financial situation. You need to talk to those lenders and set up a plan. A lot of the lenders, they already have stuff in place for when people have issues. We're going through a little recession and all this stuff that's going on in the world. So they're rather for you talk to them than to let the bill just go unnoticed and not even say anything and just steady tearing up your credit report, okay? Don't do that. Just talk to them. Too few accounts currently paid as agreed. Same thing as delinquency. You want every account to be paying, showing that you pay as agreed, paid as agreed, paid as agreed. You want that all the way because you want a 100% payment history. That's 35% of your score. So you need that to be at 100% payment history at all times. Okay, all times. It says time since most recent account opening is too short. Go back again. If you're getting a lot of credit, you never want to look desperate, okay? You never want to look desperate. Also, one last thing before I end this video. If you have old addresses, old employers, even if you got married and you no longer use your maiden name for the ladies, you need to clean up your demographic information on your credit report, because if you move a lot and you got all like 10 different addresses, that shows to them that you may not be stable. So you want to just have on your credit report the actual address where you live, the actual name that you use. You don't even really have to put your employer on there at all. You can remove that. But if you have been with your employer for ever and a day and you want to leave it on there, that's up to you. But you don't even have to have that information on there. But you definitely should have only one name and one address, okay? And if your phone number is on there, one phone number, because you can go back on some credit reports and they got your grandma's phone number where you used to live at when you were 18. That's still on there. Addresses from when you used to live with such and such when you were in college or whatever. You need to get all that cleaned up, okay? Clean all that up. You can dispute that by giving the credit bureaus a call. Hit them up. Hey, I need this removed. I need this removed. This is inaccurate information. My name is this and only this. My address is this and only this. I can send you my government issued ID as proof of what I'm telling you. I need all that other stuff removed, because you do not want to look like you are not stable. And also, if you got fraud alerts on your credit report for whatever reason that you may have a fraud alert on there, that's another way that you can be denied. You know, I had a fraud alert on my account like 3 years ago, because somebody actually was trying to steal my identity. They was using my maiden name as my first name and my first name as my last name. They was trying to get accounts all over the place, but I keep my credit reports froze. All three of them. I talked about that too. I'm gonna link my video on that. Keep your credit reports frozen and you won't have to worry about putting fraud alerts on there unless fraud actually happens. So you don't want to just be putting fraud on there for no reason, because that can be a red flag also to lenders and also to Navy Fed. So you want to have your credit profile as crisp and clean as possible, because even with a good credit score, they still have their internal factors that they look at that I showed you on the letter that they sent me, and also some of the things that they look for on the FICO score with TransUnion. So you want to make sure that you are putting your best foot forward. Do everything that you can to look desirable to the lender. One that I teach in the program that I am working on right now is called Credit Readiness. Credit Readiness. I want you to be ready. So whenever you go to a lender, it doesn't matter. You're not worried about getting approved because you stay ready. One thing about this, if you stay ready, you never have to get ready with credit. You can go anytime you want to and get whatever it is that you want, because you are always due diligently working on your credit. You are making sure you're not waiting a month before you get ready to go get a car to start building your credit up. You're not waiting a month before you're ready to go try to get a pre-approved for a house loan. We're not doing that. We are working on it now. We're getting in position now. And so I am working on this program for you guys to show y'all how to get financially and credit ready, and my goal is to have it out by the first part of September. So just be looking out for that on my website, starknowscredit.com. So y'all make sure y'all save that, because when I roll it out and y'all stay locked in with the channel, subscribing, liking the videos, cutting on your notification bell, so whenever I drop this information, y'all are ready and y'all going to be in position to get inside this program. I'm telling you, it's going to be life changing. If y'all have not checked out some of my older videos where I tell y'all my journey about where I came from and credit card debt and all this type of stuff to where I'm at now as a business owner and all that type of stuff, y'all go back in my playlist and look at some of those things, because I'm telling y'all, I worked in banking for 15 years, but a lot of this stuff I had to learn on my own, because there is not a lot of financial literacy in this space. So that's what I'm here for. I'm here to educate y'all. I'm not repairing any credit. I'm gonna teach y'all how to get ready with financial literacy. That's gonna teach you guys how to be rich and ready forever. You will never have to worry about it again. You will never have to worry about your credit. You'll never have to worry about any of those factors once we get this going right here. This is very important to me. This is like, I feel like this is what I'm supposed to do. So that's why I'm bringing it to y'all. If y'all like this video, please thumb it up, subscribe, share it with your friends, share it with everybody that you know that can benefit from this, and let me know how I'm doing. Leave me comments, email me at starknowscredit@gmail.com. I will get back with you. I promise you I will not leave you hanging. Just hit me up, starknowscredit@gmail.com, also on Instagram as well. All right, peace guys. I will see y'all in the next video.